Well, this is a part where you're probably wondering, man, is the sound messed up on my device? Because that dude's lips are moving, but I'm not hearing what he's saying. I decided to just do a voiceover this because I do a lot of rambling. I'm going to show you guys, this is a slingshot that I shot for years and years. It's a Marksman Laser Hawk Stealth. Can't even get them anymore. I think I got a couple of them at least, but anyway, I dug it out. Bands were all rotted, so I ordered up some bands, put some new bands on, started shooting at the backyard a little bit, and decided, yeah, this is kind of fun. So then I decided, well, you know, SD Mountain Man and Plain Old Chuck and old Bushcraft Joe, you guys are all shooting your slingshots. Maybe I'll give this a little more thought. So, in playing along with this voiceover, let me move forward to show you what I built. Well, it wasn't so much what I built. We'll get to that in a minute, but I was going to share a little mail call opening here. Since I did get fired up and decided I wanted to shoot these slingshot things, I'll share this little mail call with you. This is much more enjoyable than listening to me ramble on film, right? So I ordered this stuff from a company called Simple Shot because I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and I decided, well, you know what? It's not a ton of money. Let's see if we really enjoy it that much, because I like shooting my old slingshot. And anyway, so ordered some pouches so I could tie my own bands up. Ordered some extra bands. I even ordered a set of looped bands that are tube, which is mostly all I've ever shot was tubes. Anyway, interesting. This Simple Shot company makes these slingshots. They're a poly. Man, I can't even think of what they're called right now, but they're a poly blend. It's not fiberglass. It's injection molded something, and I think there's an aluminum frame inside. But I bought a couple of their shooters. They both have the same band attachment style, and they'll take both tube bands or flat bands. They have an interesting attachment. There's a piece that goes inside. There's a piece that goes right inside that hole where my thumb's pressing right now. And it's got a ball bearing that goes in and it expands that piece. So you tuck your band in there and then you shove that piece of rubber in there with the ball bearing, and it expands that rubber and it holds that your band and your pouch in there. That is an Axiom Ocularis that I was just holding. And then I saw this one. This is kind of cool. This is kind of an EDC, real small setup. It's called a bean flip. And they've sold this one for quite a while. It's a older style that they redesigned, but it looked like a cool one to tuck in your back pocket. So had that, and I've had a chance to shoot them since, and there will be a video coming up soon to where you can see some shooting that I did with that. This is what I shot for years and years. It's a 380 round ball that I cast out of lead. Basically 9mm lead ball. Velocity's pretty good on them. Got good knockdown power. But I got a ton of these that I cast in the past, and I found a bunch of steel 3/8 stuff I've got, and then I've got some quarter, which takes some getting used to shooting something that small. So anyway, let's get on to what I made. It's 14 gauge steel, some of the same steel that I make my stoves out of, but it's an ammo target trap. And then it has a piece of canvas that goes in the back there that I had the wife make for me. It's much more improved than what you're seeing there, but the idea is the ball goes in there, it hits that canvas, drops into the back, that there's an angle built into it so it rolls out the side, and then there's a trap on the side so they're all collected there and you don't have to bend over and pick them all up. But so that's what I did. Rest of the day was spent splitting wood and shooting the slingshots a bit. Thanks for riding along. See you on the next one.